Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into something you probably walk past every single day, completely taking for granted the incredible bank security systems operating right beneath its steel surface. We're talking about the ATM, and today we're going to unpack exactly how that hidden fortress actually works.
I want you to picture this. It's 2 a.m. The street is completely dead, the bank's closed, and the cashier went home hours ago. But you need emergency cash. So you step into an ATM booth, push a little piece of plastic into a slot, punch in a few numbers, and seconds later, the machine hands you exactly the amount you wanted. It didn't ask for your name. You didn't have to fill out a slip, yet somehow this random metal box knew exactly who you were, how much money you had, and exactly how to dispense it without a single mistake. How is that even possible?
To understand this highly secure ecosystem, here is how we'll break it down today. First, the 24/7 banking miracle. Second, the secure digital key. Third, the encrypted network journey. Fourth, inside the mechanical vault. And finally, defeating modern ATM fraud.
All right, starting with part one, the 24/7 banking miracle.
Back in the day, if you wanted access to your own money, you actually had to go to a physical branch, stand in line, and wait for a human teller. If the bank was closed, well, you were just out of luck until morning. But in the 1960s, this almost sci-fi concept started taking shape. People began experimenting, and in 1967, Barclays Bank in London installed the very first successful cash machine. Imagine seeing a machine spit out money back then. It must have felt like absolute magic. Today, that magic has evolved into a massive global network, with millions of ATMs pulling off millions of secure transactions every single day. Moving on to Section 2, the secure digital key.
Okay, here's a mind bender for you. The ATM doesn't actually recognize you. It recognizes the digital identity chilling on your card. A lot of folks kind of assume their money is somehow stored on the plastic itself. Nope. That card is literally just a key to your bank's digital vault. The old magnetic stripes on the back used to just hold static, unchanging data. But those modern EMV chips we all use now, they are practically mini computers. The second you insert it, the card talks to the reader and generates brand new dynamic security data just for that one specific transaction. It's a massive upgrade for the whole bank security system, making it incredibly difficult for anyone to clone your card.
But the machine still needs to verify that the person holding the card is actually you, right? That is where your PIN comes in. And here is the really cool part. Your PIN is never stored as normal text. The keypad you type on isn't just a regular keyboard. It's an encrypting PIN pad. The exact microsecond you punch in those digits, the hardware scrambles them into super complex cryptography. Seriously, even if a hacker was somehow tapped into the wire right behind the keypad, all they would see is total gibberish.
Which brings us to part 3, the encrypted network journey.
So you're standing there staring at a please wait screen. It feels like maybe 3 seconds. But behind the scenes, your encrypted request is blasting across the world. It zips through high-speed payment networks like Visa, MasterCard, or RuPay, bouncing through a maze of switches just to ping your bank's centralized system.
And before a single dollar bill is moved, the core banking server has to clear a strict security checklist. Think of this bank security system as the ultimate unbribable bouncer. It rapid-fires questions. Does the encrypted PIN match? Is the card active or reported stolen? Does the user actually have enough money? Have they crossed their daily withdrawal limit? Is there any weird geographical activity? If, and only if, every single one of those checks passes, the server fires a green light approval signal right back to the ATM.
Now for the really fun stuff. Section 4, inside the mechanical vault.
All right, the digital thumbs up has arrived, but now the machine actually has to physically count and move paper money. And paper money is tricky. It gets folded, it gets torn, brand new notes stick together. As the rollers snatch the cash from secure cassettes inside that heavy steel safe, internal sensors kick in as active defenders. They inspect every single note with mind-blowing precision. As the bills fly through the machine at high speeds, highly calibrated sensors are checking the exact thickness, length, and position of every single one. They can literally detect if two notes are sticking together.
So what happens if two notes are stuck together? Or if one's folded weirdly? The machine's mechanical engineering automatically reroutes it straight into a secure reject bin. You only get perfect currency. It's a brilliant part of the physical bank security system. It guarantees the bank won't accidentally hand you two stuck-together $100 bills when it was only supposed to give you one. It's checking accuracy down to the micrometer. Once the amount is totally verified, conveyor belts stack the cash neatly and out it slides.
Oh, and there is one final layer of physical security here that is pretty genius. We've all had those moments of distraction, right? Say you grab your card, but accidentally walk away while the money is just sitting there in the dispenser. The ATM sensors actually detect that. After a set amount of time, usually like 15 to 30 seconds, the internal motors will literally yank the money right back inside the secure vault and credit it straight back to your account. How cool is that? Let's wrap things up with Section 5, Defeating Modern ATM Fraud.
Look, where there is money, there's risk. Criminals are constantly trying to hack these machines. They use skimmers to copy card data, hidden cameras to record PINs, or even slap fake keypads directly over the real ones. But modern bank security systems are fighting back hard. They're packed with anti-skimming hardware that scrambles illegal card readers. They use sophisticated CCTV, real-time fraud detection algorithms looking for unusual behavior, and physical security measures that immediately shut the whole machine down if it senses tampering or brute force.
And the future? It is turning the ATM into a mini digital bank branch. We're actually moving beyond the plastic card entirely. Today, we're seeing ATMs where you can withdraw cash simply by scanning a QR code with your phone. There's biometric authentication rolling out using fingerprints or facial recognition, which creates this incredibly tight bond between your physical identity and your digital bank security system. Plus, cash recyclers are making machines vastly more efficient by instantly verifying deposited cash and just turning around and using it for the next customer's withdrawal.
The true beauty of technology is not that it is complex, but that it feels so simple even when it is complex. Think about it. An ATM is essentially a highly armored banking robot. It's got a powerful computer, secure network modules, super precise mechanical motors, and hardcore cryptography. Yet, your entire experience is just put card in, type PIN, take cash. That seamless, effortless illusion is the ultimate triumph of modern engineering.
So next time you take out cash, how will you view that invisible world of security working behind the scenes? Now that you know about the crazy advanced cryptography and engineering protecting your identity, I bet you will never look at a simple cash withdrawal the same way again. Next time you visit that metal box on the street corner at 2 a.m., just take a second to appreciate the incredible invisible symphony of bank security systems working tirelessly to put your money safely in your hands. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning the technology hidden all around you.